Commonwealth Curiosities is a documentary about the old roadside attractions that exist throughout the state of Kentucky. And I went out and visited 6 places that were unique and interesting. I went to Wild Things of Kentucky, where a guy, Slade, Kentucky, has a collection of snakes and brown recluse spiders, and he actually carves bears, or bear, I should say, and eagles out of chainsaws. And also in Slade was the Kentucky Reptile Museum, world's largest collection of venomous snakes right here in eastern Kentucky. Then I went on to the Northeast Kentucky Museum, which has one of the world's largest collection of indigenous people bones and skulls and rocks, and very strange place, but cool. Then I went to Vent Haven Museum, which is a ventriloquist dummy museum in Florence, Kentucky. Then I went to Dinosaur World in western Kentucky and Horse Cave, Kentucky, outside of Bowling Green. Then I went to the Wooldridge Monuments, which were a series of monuments a man built to himself before he died. And then I went to Hillbilly Gardens and Toyland, also in western Kentucky. And I had a Kickstarter account for this particular documentary. I had a breakdown of my MacBook broke down on me over the summer. So I had a Kickstarter campaign, and I was successfully funded 135%. So I was funded by a Kickstarter for this. What are the questions you got?
Let's see.
Be honest, we came kind of unprepared.
Yeah.
I interviewed a fairly famous person for the documentary. I interviewed J.D. Wilkes. J.D. Wilkes is a musician, author, and filmmaker. It's kind of a nerdy, geeky thing, but his documentary, 7 Signs of the American South, it's probably one of my all-time favorite documentaries. But he's played in bands. He played in the band legendary Shack Shakers, and he has his own band now called J.D. Wilkes and the Dirt Knobbers. So I caught up with him and interviewed him because he's done a series of documentaries about really weird and strange things in Kentucky. And I thought he'd be a perfect person to ask about. So yeah, it's probably one of the most famous people I've ever got a chance to interview. In the process of interviewing him, I actually got to become a Kentucky colonel,
That's cool.
which you see up here. So
I'm going to get a picture of that real quick.
there you go. That's why I have colonel.